Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
No, I'm not okay. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 23. I just watched Episode 22. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. As I said during the intro of this last episode, it's really hot today. It's the end of May and still outside we are close to 35 degrees, and inside of my apartment 27.2 degrees. So clearly it's too hot for me, you know, I can't handle it, so that's why this outfit, deal with it. Like, I'm trying to deal with these hot temperatures. This is a proof of how also I'm trying to deal with what is happening right now into this anime. For the last episodes that I watched and that I already edited, I saw that I cried a lot, and I put only 4 reaction parts on my Patreon. Right there for the last episode it's gonna be the case, and for this one I think that it's gonna be the case. Like, until the end of this part 2 I think that it's gonna be the case. 4 reaction parts and me crying, trying to deal with my emotions and not succeeding at all, because really bad stuff are happening. Eren, who is now the founding titan and who activated the rumbling, you know, with all of these colossal titans because he wants to kill everyone else, you know, everyone who is not one of his friends, one of his people, and even, you know, his people, if at some point someone is against you, like, now you're gonna threaten everyone with these titans. And no, it's a genocide. Like, if we were thinking that Zeke wanted to sterilize all of the eldians, wanted to commit a genocide, Eren, who wants to kill everyone who is against him, it's also a genocide, you know, like, we have to call things by their names, and that's a genocide, what he has in mind. Okay, he had a plan who was not Zeke's plan, and for that he was playing, bluffing with Zeke, and the writer, they made that in a clever way, you know, the fact that we didn't spend any real moment with Eren during this season, like he was just acting, but we didn't share any truth moment, any moment with him expressing emotions and stuff. It was a good way to not know in which side he was, what was really his plan. But that was also a way for the viewers to understand that even if Eren is the main character and we know him, we love him, we know his reasons to act and all, still he's doing bad stuff, and that's not okay. It's not because he's the main character that we have to blindly follow him, to blindly root for him and all. During this season 4 he killed a lot of people, a lot of innocent people, he took the power by force, he committed a lot of crimes. Like, it's not okay, and it's not because we love him, we understand him, that we're gonna be okay with that. And this season 4 was also made, all of the first part of it, you know, we were on the Marleyan side, it was for a purpose to also see how people on the other side are thinking, are functioning, and to know that no one is the devil, no one is entirely wrong, no one has to die because of things which are happening, because in fact you're all guilty for what is happening, because you're all involved into this war, you're all killing people from the other side, you're all cultivating that desire of revenge, and because of that none of you is free and you're all slaves because you're blocked into that war thing, and none of you is gonna accept for the other side to survive, to win. Like, there is no winner into this war. It's awful, and I mean it really. Like, they're all guilty, they're all slaves, none of them is free. That desire of revenge is killing the desire of freedom that they should have and should fight for And for now they are fighting against, but they are not fighting for something. That's why I loved also that fight scene during the last episode with all of our guys protecting each other against stupid titans and all, because we were fighting against titans and not against humans, and you were protecting each other even if you were not on the same side. These soldiers, you know, they betrayed us at some point, and no matter what, right there, you were all fighting together against the titans, the real enemies, you know, I mean, the real people with who you can't talk and you can't negotiate and you can't make peace, and with who you can really fight, you know. It's almost like into The Walking Dead, you are fighting against zombies but you can't fight with humans. It's not okay. It's not okay, and it's like that for now. And that fight scene, yes, they fought together against the titans, and only with that desire of surviving. That's all, and it should be only about that, not about committing genocide and killing everyone outside. Who is gonna tell that to Eren? Who is gonna go to tell to Eren, what is your plan right there? Like you're really gonna kill everyone, truly. And what Gaby said, that kid, you know, I know that you don't appreciate her. She tried to kill you by cutting your head, like, oh, old story. But that kid had a good idea, like, if you can control eldians' bodies, maybe you can also make them come back, you know, from being stupid titans. Just saying, you know, just that idea. Can you think about it? Can you take the time to think about it, you know, before you killing all of the rest of the world? Can you take the time to think about it, Eren? It would be great. Who is gonna go to tell Eren that? Armin? Mikasa? I cannot wait to see it. And Connie took Falco with him. Again, I can understand why Connie would do that. The fact that he wants his mom to be back, and the fact that he did it like that, you know, without thinking about it twice. It's making me think that in fact it's thinking about that option since a long time. He kept that up, that dream of his mom being back at some point, and the only possibility for that, it would have been his mom eating one of the superpower titans. So that's why right there he has that opportunity with Falco. He took that opportunity, you know. But Connie, you can't do that to a kid, Connie. I don't believe so. It would truly disappoint me for sure, but even more than that, like, I don't think that he can do that, something like that. Gaby, she wants to save Falco. That's great. And like I said into the review of the last episode, it's a good reminder for Mikasa and Armin, the fact that at the beginning of everything, why they involved themselves into all of that, it was for Eren, to go after Eren and to protect him. Right there, Gaby, that's what she wants, to go after Falco and to protect him. Right there, during this episode, I want news about Levi! Yes! I'm not gonna give up on that. Yes, I'm gonna continue to say so until I have something about him. You know my theory about him, you know that I think that MG saw that he was badly hurt, but he was not dead, and that's why she took his body. But for me it means that she thinks that she's gonna have to transform him into a titan for him to eat one of the superpower titans. One of the superpower titans or something like that. And I don't want Levi to suffer all of that, you know, to become a titan. A stupid one, a pure one. And after that, one of the nines, like... I love my Levi so much that I want him to stay like he is right now. He's so good. He's the best. He's truly the best. So I don't want anything to change for him. I'm not sure that he would accept it also, if you would ask him the question. But I have hope, yes, for him to come back. Maybe with that theory or with something else. Maybe, Angie, you can find something else. No matter what, Levi can't die. It's not possible. I'm not gonna allow that. Can't be. Okay? It can't be. That's the only thing that I have to say about it. Okay. I'm gonna stop this intro right now and let's go for this episode. That's gonna be the last one, yes, that I'm gonna watch today. Because I need time to process all of these last episodes, which are a lot with the informations, the actions and the emotions. But also because it's really hot today and it's also difficult, you know, to be focused, involved into an episode like I'm used to with this hot temperatures. It's already great, 2 episodes, I know my chance. Let's go! Oh, I'm sorry for my hair. I'm always gonna have that one, you know, like that. I call it... Oh, I don't know the translation for that. My antenna? C'est ma petite antenne. That's how I'm calling it. Ma petite antenne. Really, I have all of the television inside of my mind because of that antenna, that little antenna. Like, I can communicate with the entire world with it, you know, like. I'm sorry. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have episodes earlier. We have 5 episodes of advance, I think, right now on my Patreon, if it's not 6, but for the last episodes of this season 2 it's gonna be 5 episodes. It's already a lot. We've extended our 4 action parts, but like I said, for Attack on Titan in general I put a lot of 4 action parts, so I think that for this last one, so I'm gonna put also 4 action parts. Check the description to be sure of it. And yes, it's the best way to support me, to help me also. I need your help with this channel, I need your support to continue it, and also if you want to help me, to support me, it's on my Patreon. To thank me also maybe for this entire binge watching, even if it's just for 1 month, it's already appreciated. Let's go for this episode! I'm smiling for now because I know that during the episode itself I'm gonna cry. You know, like I'm trying to fight the mood. Let's go. It's so hot. 27.4. Okay? Inside. So imagine outside. I'm living in south of France, just if you are wondering. Why? Oh, and Annie! She's out. It was not a dream. Eren Yeager destroyed your house, like... Eren, you killed your own people! And what? The end justifies the means? That's it? Le civilian war, really? We just need that. You're gonna see, Annie, you're gonna see your friend. Did she grow up also, Annie? A little? Oh no, she didn't grow up, she's smaller than you. Oh, you're thinking of that? To not transform. I'm not sure you want that. That's it. I'm gonna have the pillow for the rest of this episode. Oh, it's really your 2 personalities fighting, you know, on the lyrics. You're gonna lose everything because you're gonna lose them. You're not free, Eren. You think that you're free and that you have your free will right there. You're not. You don't know how she evolved each You heard them talking to you all of this time, so you know what changed in Ang. You know it! We're not gonna have to tell you what's happening. That's the plan. Seems so. Like, is it really a question at this point? And no matter what, you know what I think about it. Once you began it, once you're threatening people with it, it's already the beginning of the end. How many are these titans? It's hundreds and hundreds of them. No. You're acting like that, but at least your dad and coming back on it's counting. Huh? Wait, again. It's not your real dad? You're also coming from mixed parents, you know? For how many of you it's a case? I mean, Eren, Reina, now you? Sounds like it's a case for all of you. He was proud of you? We saw that moment. Reina and Bertolt, no? We saw that, the flashback moment. You never had a father, in fact, but you want to come back home because you think that finally you're gonna have one. She only wanted to come back, her father, so many times. Only you know! Only you saw what Eren told you! They're not gonna believe you? They're not gonna believe you, I didn't think of it. I was gonna say something awful, I was gonna say you deserve to die if you can't believe them, but no. I didn't expect an entire episode about Annie. She's giving you that strength. Oh, you just died. He just died. Yes, it was a gunshot. He was scared just right there. He didn't have a gun. They all had a gun. Annie, your dad is... Now you want to protect him. To save you? You're sacrificing yourself so they can survive. When that time is gonna come now. He's not gonna do it. It's Connie! We're talking about Connie! Against Eren? I would love for you guys to rest. I love you. Maybe not, maybe if Eren can do something about it. They're not! Stop! Huh. You can't resolve everything. Choose one of this issue and try to resolve it, Mikasa. Again, you're feeling guilty about Armin. This. Oh, we need to teach you a lesson. I know what he represents, it's great. He represents someone to who we have to teach a lesson. Huh? My TV just stopped! What? I don't know what just happened, really. My TV just shut down by us. You don't deserve to die, but you don't deserve any respect. Oh, your eyes. And you want them to accept that just like that? I respect that man. You talking about being too proud? That's a fucking joke, right? Power really got you like that, Floch. Jen is really like... No! Ah! You look like you're free? As long as we are obeying to you, we are free. So we're not free! You jackass! What does it mean? Oh, you don't know him. You never knew him. Are we gonna stop talking about them and are we really gonna see them? No! I mean, yes, I want to have news about Connie and Falco, but I thought it would be Angie and Levi. You're not gonna do that, Connie. Please. Oh, you don't remember what happened to your brother? Alive! Alive! No preview, no trailer, no spoiler. Oh, two ending scenes like that. I was afraid of having spoilers. I'm glad. These scenes, I'm glad that I watched him. He is alive. I was right. He is alive. They are alive. So really the fact that you didn't show them during that moment into the past with all eldians, writer, your logic was not logical. On purpose to play with your viewers the bad side of it. Still mad about it. They are alive. Levi is alive. Really hurt, but he is alive. You know my theory, I thought that maybe MG, she would transform him into a titan and then on a superpower titan, and that's why, you know, when they talked about MG and Levi and then switched, you know, on an ending scene, I was like, that's it, we're gonna see them. We didn't, but we saw Connie and Falco. We know that Connie wants to give Falco to eat to his mother, and at some point I was like, maybe in fact you talked about it on purpose, and after that you showed Connie and Falco on purpose, because at some point maybe Connie and Falco and Levi and Angie, they're gonna meet and we're gonna have another moment, another scene with who is gonna eat the titan, you know, the superpower titan, and right there it wouldn't have been Bertolt, it would have been a kid, a little kid Falco, who is not, you know, like brainwashed, blindly brainwashed and all of that, who doesn't want to fight, who... like, it's not like if we are not eating him, he's gonna continue to be against us. Not at all. With Falco, it's not the case. And no matter what, right there it would have been a fight about giving him to eat to Connie's mom or to Levi. Like, again, who deserves to survive? Levi or Connie's mom? I'm glad that I was wrong, because I wouldn't have had that discussion again about giving someone to someone else for that someone else to survive, and who is gonna be that someone else, for what qualities, defaults, reasons we're gonna save someone and not the other one. I'm glad that I was wrong. Levi and Angie, you're alive. Hurt, but alive. But right there you met Magato and Pique. I'm thinking, you know, can it be right? Can it be wrong? Can it be helpful? For who? Because, you know, right there, Pique and Magato, they said that they don't have any solution anymore, they don't have any other options, they're all by themselves. We know we had Armin saying that they need Pique, the Card Titan, to be with them at some point. He needs to convince Gaby because of that, because he needs Pique to be on his side. Can it be a way to have Pique with us? Like, if you're taking Angie and Levi with you, Pique, to go inside of the island, like, as a white flag, oh, yes, we were against you, but see, we're bringing you back, Levi and Angie. Can we do something like that? I know that it's not that easy, that simple. I know that on both sides, you know, for our guys to accept Pique, Magato, I don't know how to pronounce it, to come, it's not easy. For Pique to switch, you know, not easy also. But I'm seeing that as an opportunity. I'm an optimist person, okay? I want to see that as an opportunity for our guys to talk together, to see if there is a way to work together. Right there we're talking about Angie. Angie, okay, she's a good fighter, but she's someone who can talk, who can negotiate. She's a commander, so you know she has responsibilities and she can have that responsibility right there. She can play that role of negotiating, of talking about plants and all. Okay. That's an option, guys. That's an option. The first part of this episode, I was surprised that it was so much about Annie. I mean, after discovering at the end of the last episode that Annie was out, you know, woke up, it's natural that we have news about Annie, that we are seeing her, what is happening to her. But to have half of an episode about her with flashbacks, with also how she's feeling right now and all, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect at all to discover that about Annie, about how she was born and the fact that she's coming from a marleyan family, marleyan mother who had an affair with an eldian man. She was raised by a guy who was her adoptive father but who treated her so bad until the moment that she left, and at that moment made her say that promise to come back, and her she wants to come back in fact because she wants to have a father. She never had a father, a family, and she wants to come back because during that moment she felt like he was really her father, her family. He was offering her that, so she wants to come back to finally have a family, a father. To discover that, you know, it's insane. And it's insane also with the fact that it's again someone with mixed parents. Eren, Rainer, Annie, how many of you have mixed parents? And is it something, in fact, I mean, for the 9 titans, there are not 9 anymore because of Eren eating everyone, but is it something, in fact? When I'm saying is it something, I remember the thing about all of the 9 titans, they have to be connected to the coordinates. You know, I'm remembering stuff like that, so maybe it's something that they have in common, that they need to have in common. In fact, all of these 9 titans, during all of that time, she heard each Armin. That's great, and in another hand, I'm not okay with it because I would have loved for Annie to discover all of what is happening. You know, it would have been fun, it would have been great to take that time, you know, on screen to resume to her all of what happened. Like, it would have been such a disaster to resume all of that, and for her to react, I would have loved that. But on another hand, I understand the fact that the writer is choosing to not do it because it would have taken a lot of time. It's not a time really useful for the story, for the rhythm, you know, and all. It would have slowed down a lot of stuff, so I understand it's better, but I would have loved to see that. So you heard everything and you had all of that time to think, you know, something that she said right there on this horse with Itche, in the fact that she had the time to think about the reason why she's right there, why she was right there, why she killed all of these people, and what she wants right now. So even if she was not outside, you know, she was blocked and all, she also evolved. I mean, also like all of the other characters of this anime, like Jan, like Connie, like Eren, like Armin, like Mikasa, they all evolved during all of this time. And in fact, it's also the same for Annie. She evolved also because mentally she had so many times to think about everything that she changed also because of that, because she had that time, because she knew what was happening outside, and because of that she was thinking about it, she was doubting about herself and all, so she changed. Annie also. Her father died. Right there, 2 things. Right there they were trying to convince the Marleyans about what they saw in dreams with Eren's voice and all. They're not gonna believe that, so it means that when Eren is gonna come with all of his little bodies, bodies like really, you know, companions, when he's gonna come with all of his bodies, all of his pets, all of his companions, name that as you want, they're gonna be surprised about it. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, did you see? Oh, you warned us and we didn't listen, we didn't trust you. You were right, like, oh, they're all there. What a surprise. Oh, what fucking morons you are. I can understand why, because of all of their stories, they're not taught, you know, to believe into the audience, and right there it's so big that they can't believe into it. But we know the truth, so it's easy for us to say that it's stupid. But right there, and his dad wanted them to believe into it, and that much because he made that promise and it gave him that strength of fighting for it, you know. But because of that he died. He was the only one without any gun during that situation. We're hearing a gunshot. I think that he's dead. But you know also how I'm functioning, and you know also that I have that rule, body called, eyes closed. If I don't see the person, body called, eyes closed, that person is not dead. So right there I still have a little tiny up like that maybe he's still alive. We didn't see it happening, we didn't see his body and all. This show is, I mean this anime is not really used to not show us bad things happening because, you know, it's too rough or something like that. No. So maybe there is a reason also behind that, behind the fact that they didn't show it. Armin is gonna go with Gaby after Connie. That's great. And I'm not against Armin doing that. Even if maybe it's not, you know, the main thing, the main issue to deal with right now. But like Armin is said during that moment of anger, like you have so many issues to resolve. You can't resolve all of them. Clearly Armin, can't resolve all of them. And you have to resolve them one by one. And he knows that he needs Gaby's trust because he's gonna need after that other people's trust for another plan that he has in mind. So to resolve other issues. So he's deciding to do it like that. It's already great. And Mikasa, what you can do now, take one of these issues and try to resolve it. And no, the main issue right now it's not to search for your scarf. You have other stuff to resolve, my dear. Like Floch, who is going insane. That moment was so revealing, you know. To tell to Jan, that's it, it's over, we're free. But after, just before that, killing someone just because that someone was against you, none of you is free. They're all gonna be slaves. Because they can't have their own opinions, and if they have their own opinions, they're gonna be killed. They are not free, they are slaves. Still the same stuff. You're all guilty, you're all slaves. None of you is free. None of you has his or her own free will. Because right there, why Floch is doing that? I don't hate the guy, I find him really annoying. I know what he represents, I know that it's great for this anime to have someone representing that, you know, the simple, basic guy, dude, thinking the basic stuff about we were inside, they lied to us, we need to fight them, to kill them all so we can be free. Like really, the basic stuff, the basic dude. I said it also in the comments once. Into a regular US movie, he would be the frat boy, you know, stupid as fuck, bullying people and all. Do you understand what kind of character I'm talking about? Really, each time that he's doing something, I'm like, I don't hate you, I know what you represent, it's great that we have a character like you, but you're so annoying, you're so... Oh, and right there, with his eyes, you know, being like that, with what he said to Jan. You don't deserve to die, but you deserve to have a lesson, really, about what is really important and all, like, all of what our guy discovered, all of what Gaby discovered, Gaby and Kaya making that hug, that was so symbolic, that was so great. But see, two kids like that, they learned what is happening, really, how stuff are functioning and all, and you, as a grown-up, Floch, you never had, you know, a moment to learn that, like you never saw that, you never shared any moment. Oh, I'm not sure that Eren really gave him that mission of making, you know, of having the power when he's not right there. To have that milice, that inside milice, to kill people who are not thinking like you? Oh really? You're so free! Jan, tell me that you're gonna do something about it. Jan and Mikasa. Jan and Mikasa? No, I'm not gonna come back to that ship. That potential ship that I want maybe to happen for Jan, but I know that Mikasa's out, it can't happen, you know, for her. You know, it's really weird because I want that ship to happen for Jan, but I'm not sure that I want that ship to happen for Mikasa. It doesn't mean that I want the ship Mikasa and Eren to happen. Or maybe for Mikasa's part. But for Eren, not sure that it would help and all, you know. Connie, you're not gonna do it. I don't think that you can. The fact that Falco doesn't remember everything for now, that's gonna be an issue because I think that at some point he's gonna remember, maybe too late. You know, they're gonna be in front of Connie's mom. But Connie, for now you're doing that, but you can see that he's just a kid, a sweet kid. I don't think that you can do that, Connie. And the fact that Sasha's dad, he has also doubts about Connie making it. You know Connie, who was Sasha's best friend? Twins. You have also doubts about Connie being able to do that because you know how much Sasha and Connie were close to each other. I appreciated it also, you know, the fact that Sasha's dad was saying that about Connie. Whew. Okay, I'm not gonna watch any other episode. 2 episodes, that was already great. I'm gonna have 2 more sessions for Attack on Titan. I don't know how many episodes for each session, but I know that I still have 2 sessions. It's gonna be cool. I'm really trying to enjoy these sessions of binge watching, but also to take my time, you know, for it, to process what is happening into it, but also to really enjoy it. Right there, it's great, you know, we didn't have news about Eren and his rumbling, his plan. We are seeing all of these colossal titans, like, it's insane. How many of them do we have? It's insane. But to have Eren right now, it's great in a way that we don't have him. We have Annie back, we have Levi alive, the proof that he's still alive. Some options, you know, like Armin, that plan that he has on mind to have Gaby's trust, to have other people's trust. It means that you have something in mind and maybe right there, Pico with Levi energy, it can help. Jan, you're gonna do something about Floch, I'm sure of it. These 2 episodes, you know, they didn't give me a lot to have up, but I want to focus on the reasons to have up. I don't want to think again about Pixies as a Titan. I don't want to think again about Annie's dad who is surely dead. I don't want to think again about, you know, all of this terrible stuff, all of this rumbling happening and we can't do anything to stop it. I don't want to focus on that. I really want to focus on the little things which can bring me joy. That's really gonna be my mojo, I think, for the next 2 last sessions of binge watching. Next and last that I'm gonna have. It's so hot and I didn't drink much. I didn't say bye-bye, you know, and all, because I'm still thinking about Annie coming from that family. I think that it's gonna be important. But I don't know how it can be. Is it gonna be important because of that story of having mixed parents? Is it really something like, I have the impression? Or maybe it's your mother? Ah no, you know, I was thinking about the family, I don't have the name of this family anymore. The Warhammer Titan. That family, but no, that family, it was also an eldian family, it was not a marleyan family. I was thinking maybe in fact kid of this family, but no, you're not. Now eldians, now not marleyans. Can it be possible that this family is important? And who can it be? Which marleyan family that we know is important? Magato? A marleyan family? Maybe it's not important, maybe our family is not important at all. I don't know. Don't blame me. I'm searching. The 9 Titans, I mean, we don't have 9 Titans anymore, but can we talk about them? I'm thinking, you know, about that theory about mixed parents. Reina mixed, Annie mixed, Eren with the Warhammer, the Founding, and the Attack Titan 3 mixed. Pique, we don't know. Armin, we don't know. Galliard, it's Falco. Falco is only Eldian. And Zeke, it's mixed. I don't like that because if I'm right, it means that Falco, Pique and Armin, they are the only ones who doesn't have mixed parents. Maybe it's the case for Armin, but we don't know it because we didn't meet his parents. Maybe it can be the case for Pique, we didn't really have a true background, but for Falco it's not the case. If I'm right with that theory, it means that at some point Falco, you're gonna die. I'm gonna work on that theory. I mean, I'm gonna keep it on mind. I don't believe it, you know, at 100%. Like right there, it's not functioning. And I think that there is something wrong with that theory. So, you know, I believe into it at what? 10%? It's not a lot, but I have to keep it in mind, just in case. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now, which is way too long. Oh yes, way too long. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.